Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the World of Risk. I'm Kylted. I'm a competitive player in Risk Online, and today's a special day. Today, we're going to have the first ever Classic Risk World Championship, classic map only for the entire tournament. We have our finalists right here: Mr. Splatula, Pistol D74, General Biscuit, a noob on a mobile, Arco, and Stark. So congratulations to this 6 players for making it to the finals. We started with over 300 entrants. We're down to 6. I'm going to be casting today with the Kylted strategy. He's going to be live on Twitch while I'm casting on YouTube. We're also going to have a special appearance, most likely from the tournament organizer, Sterling Fortune. He's going to hop in, explain maybe his thoughts behind the tournament, creating it, running it behind the scenes. We'll get a little bit of a look at that as well. If you're joining after the fact, you missed the live stream. This is the video. It will exist into the nether. You can probably jump ahead maybe 10, 15 minutes to get the start of the game. If you'd like to watch the intro, hang out for a bit. And for those of you that are live in chat, welcome. What's up, everybody? Adult human female. Hey, everyone. What? Where's an adult human female? You can't have chat devolve. This is going to be a good game. Good few games. For those of you that don't know, the finals are going to be played as follows. It's going to be a 6-player game. The settings are, where are we at? It's going to be classic world domination. They're going to have blizzards on, no fog, no portals, progressive cards, expert AI, but I don't expect anybody to be botting out of these players, and alliances are off. So it's going to be a progressive game on classic with blizzards on. And this is the very first game. All 6 players are going to play it. Winner is going to be champion of the very first Classic Risk World Championship. Game 2 and Game 3, I don't know 100% if these settings have been slightly tweaked or not. So we will discuss those as we get to them. Must say I'm rooting for Noob. It's going to be great. Arco for the big W. I have a lot of faith in all of these players. I do have someone I am rooting for, but I would be happy to see any of them win. All of them are incredibly deserving. To make it to the final 6 is quite incredible. Let's see, where did we start with? Oh, I'm sorry. We started with 600 entrants. We have final 6 from 600 entrants. I mean, I got knocked out so early in this tournament. I don't even remember how many people joined. Good for them. Really nice to see. You can see the people that made it the second last round. And then here's the people that made it to the third last. So semi-finalists that did get eliminated: Helby, Blazin, Glace, J-Knot, JJ Bra, and Leona, all eliminated in the semifinals. To leave it for these 6 right now. Typical Kylted, always late. What? What's up, guys? Is it 3 game set? Yes. So after the first game, winner is going to be champion. The remaining 5 players will play the second game, and they will be playing for second place. For the silver medal, these are the original Game 2 settings, but I know there was a discussion on whether to tweak them slightly, and the Game 3 settings as well, to maybe move away from true random. So I'm not sure if that has happened yet. I'm not sure if those have changed or not, but we know Game 1 settings at the very least. I'm gonna hop into voice chat with everybody now. Seems everybody's in there ahead of me. Switch this over.
You guys at all, if possible, right?
For sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna make an entrance or an intro to your video?
Hello.
Hey, buddy.
I've already done mine. We're good to go.
Oh, he's live, eh? I'm not. I'm live. I'm not yet recording though, so
No worries.
Yeah. I can click through each person real quick, just to show their stats if that helps your videos.
well, how about I start my recording? So,
Bear with me a second, guys. I'll get the screen up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same, by the way. BRB. I'm gonna def in real quick.
Alrighty.
Actually, I might do the same
Arco
thing
is
as well.
not yellow.
All right, I'm gonna do the
Interesting.
same thing as well.
and what is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete Strategy. I am Pete. I'm a top player in Risk Global Domination. I have a daily release on YouTube. I do weekday streams on Twitch and anything and everything I feel like creating for you guys on my second channel, Free Pete. If you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. Come along the ride with me. Today I have the absolute privilege of casting the finals of the inaugural Risk Classic Championships with my buddy Kylted. He is live on YouTube. I'm gonna post the link again in my Twitch chat, just
Thanks,
in
buddy.
case you don't know. He's an excellent human being and a friend of mine, and he would love to have you down there. Or you can watch the Twitch version or anywhere in between, folks. We have 6 awesome competitors who have made it to the finals, starting in no particular order. We have Stark. 129 hours in the game with 96 and 195 from the United States of America, playing as white. The black player is a noob on mobile, ranked as a Grandmaster, 438 hours in the game with 266 and 416. Playing as yellow, Mr. Splatula. Go check him out on Twitch. Grandmaster, 235 hours, 138.91. We have Arco playing from Canada. Arco is playing as magenta, 12 hours, 108 and 68. We have Pistol D, 74, ranked as an expert. Pistol's playing as purple, 334 hours with 354 wins and 675 losses. Finally, General Tour, 148.03. This is General Biscuit, 152 hours with 328 and 68. Absolutely incredible to see these competitors make it this far. You have to get super lucky and play very, very well to make it. And I can't wait to see how it all shakes out, folks.
Good luck, guys. Make sure you're ready up.
Good luck.
Good luck, guys.
Let's have some fun.
Good luck, everybody.
Pull the battle log for y'all real quick.
Okay, I take it we're starting then.
Guess we
No
Good luck,
Australia
everybody.
spawn again.
So I've got it.
Although South America's looking a little nice.
Oh wow.
Hmm.
Hey dude, I know you're Australian. But what's the plan?
Hmm.
What's the plan? Take a card and pass for a second?
It's usually the plan.
It's a good plan.
So, sorry guys, I'll mute now.
I can hear you.
I think they were supposed to mute Pete and I, and we were supposed to talk.
So here's what I'm thinking. I'm pretty condensed all in one spot, eh? So
Hey.
if I allow you guys to either get a card with the stack or move out of there, would I be able to take the bonus on like the second or third turn maybe?
No. Sorry.
No,
Go
We're
ahead.
gonna fix this. Just bear with me
No?
a second.
Straight up nose?
Yeah, straight up
Yeah.
nose. Let's just play like we've been playing through the last couple
Straight up nose?
rounds.
What if I
Oh,
hit the
people-
threes right off the bat?
Yeah, and people have taken bonuses in some of our games.
What if I hit the
previously.
5 and 3 right off the bat? It's possible. Balance blitz.
Yeah, because the other thing is I'm the same. I'm quite condensed. I'm in one very straight line at the moment.
Bear with me a
so
second.
I
We're
was
trying to get
thinking
this
about taking
situated.
Australia myself.
Why not Europe?
Why not Europe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to move 8 troops out. You have to. You're
I'll help you
already.
get-
Apologies. We will get this figured out. This is our first
not
broadcast
the
together. We gotta
70%
get this
game
going.
just yet.
Shut up, John.
No bad blood. Is it?
All right.
Mm.
Hey guys, would you be able to mute Pete and I, and then we can discuss while you guys don't hear us clouding up your voice channel?
You got it, Kylted.
We can do that, yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm not trying to distract you, gentlemen.
You started it before we got all set up, 100%.
So,
We didn't want to interrupt them, but they also fired it up before we got the tech in place.
Let me try and Kylted. There he is. I think I thought we did start a little bit early, and I was still halfway through my intro. I have to admit.
Okay, so I think we're good. Do you all
Yes.
have us muted?
So are we taking bonuses?
All right,
Like,
I think we're
not?
good.
Okay.
If there were less on
Okay,
the
so if they
line,
left us unmuted, we're just going to clog up their voice chat, and they're going to miss some stuff. So I think we're good.
Right.
Black and white
Okay.
contending for Australia.
I won't
Yes.
take SA.
Nice to see
don't
the
worry.
block.
You definitely don't want to give that up for free, especially in a finals. It is progressive, so it's not like the bonus matters ultimately.
You mean to tell me that you don't tell people to go for bonuses and progressive?
That's not getting out of Australia.
I mean, you're the progressive master. You've been teaching everybody. So
I mean, Arco has spoken. Arco said, "Let's."
Just because Arco's not taking one, that doesn't mean I'm not going to. And
It
I
is
remember what
challenging
you did
to
me last game
not
in
speak
Australia
over
in the
them.
prog format.
I know you
Yes.
do. That's why I said, "Is there bad
drop their
luck?"
volume
Because
just slightly.
No,
I
there's
want
no
us a
bad
little
blood,
higher.
but
I don't want you to ruin your game, trying to
there's
go for
definitely no bad blood.
the homeland.
But yeah, like Arco said, he and I are in very condensed positions.
So for anybody watching, we are just trying to figure this out as we go
I'm
along.
afraid I'm not
We're
gonna
going to
be
try to
able
cast, but also
to
capture their
also
voice chat
play
discussions
for
as they
the
played out.
weekend. I don't see anyone moving out for me, so
Okay, well, just don't take it out like you did last time. I'll definitely just go into you.
Yeah.
because,
I'm not.
because
I'm
that
not first
absolutely
on the
killed my
turnover
game.
this time.
That killed my game last time, and we both know that. And
I'm gonna be looking
I'm not
to.
saying it's a bad move, by the way. I'm
Yeah,
just
I mean,
saying,
I did win the game after I did that move, so
yeah.
As you guys probably know, I'm gonna be looking to gather my twos up in NA, hopefully, so I can assist in shifting around depending on where people.
So far, who do you
I
think
literally
has
thought
come
you
to an
could go
advantage
Arco.
early?
I'm like looking at the six.
Yeah,
Black's
I
kind of
know.
all in one spot, pretty much,
Okay,
unless white moves
Arco,
up to Siam to
You
guard.
said you want to connect your twos.
I have some
will
people
move
in
to
chat
Australia
recommending
for
we
one
just mute
turn, and I'm gonna
everybody
go back
and then
there
we
then,
just do our
alright?
own commentary, ignore the voice chat.
Okay.
Well,
I don't
was
know if you're up for
going-
that or.
I could go my
Yeah,
8 up
we
to
can try it.
my 2 in Alberta. You can.
Okay,
see
then that's fine.
wrong.
I'll hit the Northwest Territory then. Solid.
Yeah.
Oops.
Biscuit, how are you doing?
Worried about having staff privileges, muting people, and then they can't talk amongst each other. That would be bad.
I think they can, though, right?
Yeah.
I hope so.
All right. I think I've got them. So, as everybody knows in Progressive, you don't really need to focus on the bonuses. Priority number one for all of these players is going to be to have multiple positions on the board and reasonable size stacks in those positions so they don't get knocked out of a position early. So that being said, I don't like Black's position. He's kind of in one spot. He's in a straight line for later. If I'm him, I'm probably trying to get something into North America long term or South America.
Yeah, being in 3 places, the advantage is you have the ability to punch and potentially make kills somewhat earlier. The disadvantage is everyone has better lines on you. So when the sets get larger, it's even easier to get killed. So you really have to balance between who can kill me and who can I kill, and both of those forces are kind of the main questions you're always asking yourself in Progressive.
Yeah. So if we're instinctually, I'm always looking at the black color, but we look at White's position. He's got Australian position. He's got Japan. He's even guarded by yellow on Japan. There's only one way in. He's in North America and South America. He's technically in 4 strong positions. I like White's position a lot. He's also second last in trade order, which is a great spot. Pink's in 2-ish positions, but he's trying to get down into South America to get a third one. Looks like Orange is blocking him from getting into Asia to try to get a 4th spot or to get further away from South America.
Yeah, I think Arco might be in trouble. Being in 3 places as well. We see a noob on mobile in 3. We see Arco in 3. So Mr. Splatula, I love the Madagascar position now being guarded by the 2/8 stacks, meaning only purple and magenta can kill yellow. And then the upside of that, of course, is that you might not even have to add troops there, at least not in the early game, because if only those people can kill you, then you can strengthen your other positions.
Yeah, very good point. I think so. Looking at Purple's position, well, once he scrolls back up, Purple's basically just in the middle of the board. He's not on the left side whatsoever, unless he gets. If I'm Purple, I'm probably trying to sneak up into North America with that 6 stack, and then you can be in three to four separate positions. Yellow also is in 3 positions. Orange is in a few different positions as well. So, as far as I can see, Black's probably in the worst position, but he's in the best position, in my opinion, for trade order, being third last. Fourth in trade order is really good on a map like this with no bonuses in progressive. That second rotation of trades.
Also, shout out to Mr. Splatula and Noob on Mobile. They're both live on Twitch. Here are the links to both of their respective streams if you'd like to get their own perspective of this final.
Do not have your links. I'll grab your links in a second. I'll put them in chat as well.
I can put them in your chat.
Sure.
You got it, buddy.
Noise.
This guy over here, this guy.
You on top of all the tech stuff? What is going on today?
Practice makes perfect, my friend.
You guys won't believe this, but Pete helped me get these Discord icons for the voice chat on the
They
top
won't
left of the
believe
screen.
it.
You won't believe it. Pete helped me with a tech issue, so it happened.
We can thank Drew for it.
That's fair.
Ooh, I wouldn't move. I wouldn't pull back. See, I'd stay in Argentina there.
I agree. And then you want somebody to take Brazil, and then you're extra guarded.
And then you have lines out, right? So there's only a couple of corners in these maps. The blizzards aren't terribly impactful. It does create a nice deep corner in Japan where Noob actually is. No, sorry, not where Stark actually is playing as white. And I think Stark would have done better to be in Argentina. Because that's another deep corner in the map. And what you do want to see is the harder in progressive, the harder it is to kill someone has a lot to do with how much material your opponents have to move through to make that kill. So if you're just more spread out, as a general rule, it's better positioning.
Yeah, especially in progressive. Completely opposite strategy to fixed, where in fixed cards you want to kind of clump your troops together, conquer a continent, and then start working on getting bonus troops return. But in a progressive, where the cards scale relatively quickly, turn 7, 8, and 9, usually the board explodes with people getting 35 troops a turn. And those +2s don't really matter by that point. So that's why you see white and black here not trading their 9 stacks. In a typical classic fixed games, you would see these players might have already gone to war over Australia, but these players know better than that. So no, there's a single game. This is the game that decides champion. And the remaining 5 players will be playing a second game with different settings to determine who gets second place. And the remaining 4 players will be playing a third game to see who gets bronze.
It all comes down to a Prague World Dom game. Something you don't always see in a final, but you might be familiar with that one, eh, Kyle?
Yeah, no trade on 4 is generally the way you get eliminated. It is a little bit unfortunate, but there is a luck element to risk, as we all know.
You don't suppose that this one will stalemate like your Prague World Dom final, though?
No, there's no chance of stalemate on here unless they just card skip to infinity on 4 cards.
Mm-hmm.
I think what Black's trying to do is signal White he wants him to go up to Siam to kind of guard for the kill guard, but that's probably something they'd be discussing in voice chat, I would assume. White is not going to early trade it. He's looking at what cards he's going to hold and maybe try to move a stack onto one of those territories to get an extra bonus +2 when he does trade. You can see he's probably explaining this to his stream as well while he's going over this turn. Arco does not have a Twitch. He has a YouTube channel, though. Should be able to.
We might have a problem. I think someone can't figure out how to mute us on mobile.
Interesting.
Yeah, well, I don't want to.
Yeah, affect the
Competitive
gameplay.
integrity, right? Absolutely.
Well, maybe we can. No, we can't force deafen them. Who can't mute us?
Okay, hold on. Okay, it's Pistol. Pistol can't mute. Okay, hang on.
I'll mute myself for a moment while we go over this, and we are going to still pay attention to the game. But yeah, we do not want to have any influence or sway over the finals of the game as we discuss it. Especially, he doesn't need us bickering in his ear while he's trying to play the game and try to win. Just go in another channel with Pete. We can't go in another channel because we would not be able to watch the game. The Risk developers are working on a way in the future to spectate games. But right now, the only way we have is somebody streaming it to us through Discord. In the future, we will be able to do that. We'll be able to go into a different voice channel and have a real-time, higher quality view of the game. Unless there is a way to watch a Discord stream while being in a different voice chat, but I don't think there is. Okay, and I also did get confirmation that the settings are not changing. So Game 2 settings will be as follows, and Game 3 settings will be as follows here. Feel free to pause the video if you want to go over them. Look for Game 2 and 3, but right now we're going to pay attention to the finals, to the championship game. Time for some reverse psychology while he can listen to you. Interesting. A second. Pete is just helping him in the chat to try to get him to mute us. Yeah, we did. We noticed white leaves South America. I don't hate that option. Because of this Egyptian blizzard, it kind of cuts a lot of this middle section off a little bit, right? The 8, the 7, and the 11 are all kind of blocking avenues here. White has the Japan hold, which I think that's great. He's very safe with yellow guarding Japan. And now he's in technically 4 positions and being kill guarded. I like white's position a lot. Okay, so if we're looking, Mr. Splatula is the yellow player. Arco is pink. Anub on a mobile is white. You can see their names pop up when their turn starts at the top. You get a brief second. Pete is giving tech support help. This can't go wrong. I know. This is a day of all days. It's the first Classic Risk World Championships. Very first time this tournament's been hosted. It's run very well. It's been interesting so far.
I did send you a screenshot in the chat there on how to mute us.
And Pete is also now the tech guy, which anybody that knows him knows that's hilarious.
No rush. I just don't want to affect the outcome. Yep.
Unmute Pistol C. We'll find out when he gets it. Where's Drew? It's the weekend. Who knows? Okay. Purple player maintaining his 4 positions. It's Mr. Splash's yellow. Purple's up in Greenland, South Africa, and Siberia. Little spot in Europe, which is also going to make it just a little bit harder to get to. We're going through the first round of trades now. We noticed nobody did card skip. So it looks like this game's going to play out like a regular game of Progressive. It won't stalemate, and it will probably end in the next 10 to 15 minutes. Maybe even sooner. Depends how fast these players play their turns. It's going to come down to who has a trade on 4 cards in the next set of cards. Arco Wiz Pink, he's going to be getting the biggest set, which is 15, right? Progressive cards, purple's getting a +4 trade. Yellow gets a +6. Orange gets a +8. +10 for black. +12 for white. And +15 for pink. Second rotation of trades are going to be +20, +25, +30, +35. On and on. 5 troops bigger every time, right? So as we see those second set of trades come in, for 30, 35, 40 troops, that's when you're going to see players looking to kill other players that are holding a lot of cards. As soon as you kill a player with enough cards to put yourself at 5 cards or higher, triggers another trade in. All of a sudden, you're trading 35 troops. You're trading your cards in for 35 troops to kill somebody, taking their cards. Then you're trading in for 40. And then you just steamroll the whole board at that point. Your opponents aren't sitting on enough troops to withstand you. Apologies. I should have had my alerts muted. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, sir. Yeah, you can see right here, White has +2 on Japan, and he's holding the Japan territory, so it's a nice little bonus 2 troops. It's not the most meaningful thing, but if in a tournament finals, you do want to edge out every small advantage you can get. So getting the +2 on your trades is very important. Yeah, you're sort of glad they didn't card skip. I am glad as well. There's a lot of different beliefs about card skipping. I think if you card skip maybe 3 times, everybody has 9 troops higher because everybody gets 3 more times. And then all of a sudden the second set of trades might not be where the game ends and it might be the third set. So maybe like if you're in the first position, it could make sense to card skip maybe 3 or 4 turns and then you stop it. It's nice to see that it's playing out like this. As you can see, these players in the later position getting the bigger trades now have more troops, right, than the earlier position. That's why a lot of people don't like trading in the earliest positions. Especially when their next trade's going to be 20 after Pink gets the 15, 20, 25. The 35 and 40 are pretty good. We're good? We're good now?
I think we're good now, yes.
Okay,
Pistol
cool.
said I think it worked.
Okay,
Guys,
nice.
please let me know if we're messing up your audio. Okay.
That's good.
So
we were just talking about you and how beautiful a run you had in your last tournament final. No, I'm just kidding. We didn't, but you had a great run. So you're one of the few on the planet that knows what it's like to play in a finals like this.
Oh yeah.
How do you think the nerves are coming into effect for these players right now?
Super high, super high. How many of these guys are in their first tournament at all? Right, like it means a lot to people when you put a ton of work into something. I think I'm a testament to just caring about anything, you know, like what a nerdy thing it is to want to play Risk at the highest possible level. But like, it's a testament to if you do care a lot about something, whatever that something might be, and you work really hard at it, you can achieve great success. And that's, I think, super commendable.
Yeah.
And I think nerves very much come into play in styles of game like the 70%. We see, you know, the tournament final that I actually did win, under the gun, who is an absolute beast and a top player, just made a single error, right, at the very end. And, you know, that's the sort of thing that happens, you know, blame nerves, blame whatever, but you have to, as I say, you have to get super lucky and play really well.
No, it's very true. It's one of those things where the more you do play in these tournaments and the deeper you do run, the less your nerves will affect you as you get more experience. But as you said, a lot of these players playing their first ever tournament. Arco is probably the most experienced in this tournament, but I don't think he's been to a finals. I think he's been near the semis a couple times. But I think this is his first finals. So it's probably going to be nerves for all 6 of them, in my opinion.
Arco also making it to Legends semis in the same week, I think, cementing himself as an indisputable top player. The Arco sucks meme making its rounds around the community notwithstanding. So
yep. He would argue that, but he's wrong.
What, that he doesn't suck?
He would, yeah, no, he would argue that he's not a top player, but I would say he's wrong.
Well, that's, I mean, one of the surest things about being one of the best players in this game is, you know, the more you brag about yourself and the more people think you're a top player, the higher the likelihood of the regression to the mean, right? This is a free-for-all game.
Yep.
And getting teamed on, right? Any 2 players of any skill level can take down a top player easily, right? That's kind of the beauty and the curse of free-for-all. So you don't see too many true top players bragging about the fact.
We got a question. First off, are there prizes? Yeah, there's going to be some gems rewards for the players. And you can get verified check marks in the game if you do win a tournament. And also, how much do you think turn order will determine who takes home the dub? I think that determines quite a lot here as we do head into the 8th turn right after White and Pink take their 7th turn. This is about where the game's going to get explosive. What are we seeing from this position? The players without the trade on 4 are going to be in some trouble.
Yeah, another thing people, I really like to harp on about this point, folks. People look at these finals and like, oh, it's a tournament final. Well, it's only one game, or it's a tournament final. Oh, I lost to luck. But you got to figure, if you're good enough to make it to the final table, there's a base skill level where everyone is so equal that the outcome actually does end up luckier than the average because the players are so close together in terms of skill. Luck matters more, not less.
See, if purple has a set, it would be the 20 trade. If he doesn't, he's going to be on the chopping block, most likely. One of the
Yeah.
players in the rotation.
Similar with yellow.
Should we
Either
listen
of
into
these-
the voice and
either of
see if
these
there's
guys are best, yeah.
negotiating?
You could go for it.
Let's... So many people to unmute.
I do this.
Now you can see that it's actually quiet in their voice chat as they are calculating how to end the game. We see white has a trade, and he's in a great position to win, possibly.
Yeah.
He being in
Don't wanna
fifth
tell-
with the trade, purple didn't trade.
Mm-hmm. Well, who has lines? How would you kill purple, folks, if you were in that seat?
Yep.
I think yellow
Yellow
can do
had-
it easy.
He only gets a 20 trade to kill 40 troops to get a 25. Is he going to do it? With balanced blitz, it's he's also got to go through the orange 4. He's doing it.
Yeah.
I think that's it for purple. We'll see. Is it 13 or what? 13 V8 is 100%. No, we split wrong.
Pistol, I want a child from you. Right Club. There we go. Shout out to Right Club. Pistols has its his cheering section. We don't see the kill, folks. We don't see
Nope,
the kill.
he thinks better, but what yellow's now in a safe position, didn't overextend. So if somebody else makes a mistake later, he is in a position to capitalize. Does orange have a line on purple? He doesn't, because purple's guarded in South Africa. So the next play is like, and black also doesn't have a line on him in South Africa. Orange doesn't have a trade.
The black player, it's Snooper, yeah. Can you block Gray in Australia so he can come out? I think he could try to kill me.
Sorry, who's that speaking?
You
My
understand me?
apologies.
Pistol, the purple. I think Gray can actually kill me
Okay,
if
well,
you
I've
don't
got-
block him in Australia.
I've already committed to going into North Africa.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can do that, but if you move your 17 into Siam, I think I'm safe.
Okay. I'll be happy to move.
Oh no
as
no
much
no
as
no!
moved out of-
It's actually it should be safe now if you
Okay.
move to Africa.
Yes, I agree with that. That was probably the best move. I mean, white could still potentially get him, but who
Yeah.
knows?
Who
White
knows?
make a run on black.
Yeah.
He would have to hit
It's
a lot of
oh, it's
troops,
really tight.
He doesn't have any.
Remember,
He doesn't have any
if you go
lines
for
though.
the kill, make sure.
Yeah, he's only got the 2 stacks to
your
do
rolls
all of
first.
it.
So you don't
He's
feed
got to
the game
split off
anybody.
that 10.
Yeah.
So you guys see the line for white to kill black looks like this. It's very unfavorable, but
Yeah.
still possible if he gets really good dice.
He'd have to split like a 15 off. Yeah, he's not going for it. He'd have to split a 15 off to finish Australia, and then he'd have to come up and hit the 17, and then come off the other 10 to hit the 16 of the 1, but he's got too many troops inactive for the black kill. We're actually going to make it past turn 8 with nobody dying unless Arco has a kill line and kills somebody. What
Well,
does
who could
Pink's
Arco
look
get?
at?
Could Arco
Purple?
get purple?
I think yes. No, can't get to the top right Asia for purple. Can he get orange or black? Oh, he's got orange, I think. Yeah, Arco has orange. He'd go right through. Yeah. Because he goes through the purple 4. So you can see
Well,
Arco.
how does he get? How does he get the 4 in Asia?
Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah,
I don't
actually.
think he does. I don't think he does.
Wow. Nobody
Mhm.
dies on turn 8? Does purple have a line on orange?
Yeah.
He just got to go through the black 16, right? No, he's got to go through a couple things because the orange 10 in Alaska also. Oh, Pink's going to feed it or take it.
Okay. We see motion.
He's
Arco's
going.
going
He's
for
going for
purple.
it.
Careful, Arco.
He's going
Going
orange.
for the purple.
I don't think you.
Yeah, you can't get the.
He messed up.
Arco
He messed up. He messed up.
Failed it.
Yeah, what's happening?
No, he got it.
Oh no. Oh
Oh, we got it.
wow.
Okay,
got
good.
it.
He got it.
Oh,
Good,
wow.
good kill, Arco.
I did not think he had that 100%. That wasn't just game speak. Like I don't know if I was saying that when I was talking. I did not think he had that at all.
So who was talking about Arco being a top player? Look at that.
So Orange's General Tour.
Well,
I'm
I
not sure
think
which
that's a
player that
GG.
is.
Yeah, General Biscuit.
General Biscuit. Okay, well played to General
General
Biscuit.
Yeah, GG General Biscuit taking 6th place in the
Well, no,
First
actually,
game of the
he's still
series?
playing. Yeah, he's still playing for second next game.
awesome first
GG,
game of the
guys.
series.
Oh, chaining it into purple. Oh, is this the Arco train? Good game, purple.
It might be.
Does he have black after this? He can't get through the 24 and Siam. I think he stops.
Sets.
Oh, he does double set.
He double sets.
He has to be able to kill
here.
black with that. I bet you his hands are shaking.
Arco. Yeah, well, Arco's pretty chill dude.
He is. He's just got to kill black. Enough there to hit the 16 and the 1 and the rest on the 3. Rest on the 3.
Uh-huh.
That's
Punch through
right.
24 white. Is it enough? Can he move fast enough? He can't. Okay.
Oh, he ran out of time.
Okay.
Oh, he had the win. He's still got 150 troops. What are they going to do about that, honestly? Black's going to have to trade and kill yellow for 3 cards if yellow doesn't card skip.
Would you card skip if you were yellow? In this seat?
Okay,
Second place doesn't matter. You have to win the
looking at
game.
this, we
They have to
have
team
to
him.
Arco. It's just it's
Yes,
that
that makes
simple.
sense.
They have to
And
team
they-
him and see
they
who they
came,
play.
they came to that conclusion as well.
Yeah.
How much are we committing? Because it's my turn.
It makes sense
Hey.
up to a certain point.
If you commit, then we commit. If you
I
don't
like
commit,
how he doesn't
then-
deny it.
so you
How much
engage
are we committing? Let's
He's
put
an
a
honest
number
man.
to that number.
If yellow takes a card and black trades to kill yellow,
Take all your troops out
Yeah.
of
Black can win.
obviously, but
So
let's
black
just-
That's
wants
what I would
yellow.
say if I was
You
Arco.
need to
You
start
don't
doing
wanna-
something.
Okay, I'm
No
definitely
one
hitting the
yourself too
17.
much.
No one can set in after
That's not
this.
a guaranteed
No one has
rule.
enough. No one can set in.
See? Not a
No one can
guarantee.
set in.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me that that's not a guaranteed roll.
Does he
though.
take no card or he takes a card?
I need to get attacker's advantage on you.
He does take a
Okay,
card.
so
Black kills yellow. Black trades,
think?
kills yellow. Yeah, he has to. Can he get him? Yeah, he's got to have him. The board's open. He's got to go through a white 11, though.
Let's see if Noob sees it.
Noob is
Noob
the
on mobile
champ.
has the button.
He has to take out your troops.
It's just all too.
Right now, it's looking like an
It's
Arco
also
championship.
dislocation If you hit a 60. With your 17, if you hit a 60, it's the game's equalized again.
If you hit a 60. Sark have a trade
Yeah.
on 3. I guess that doesn't matter as much.
He has other kills he can get. Right?
He is a very lucky fellow. Oh, Arco says,
he
hey,
does
you can
sit
pick
in.
someone else.
He's not
Yep.
setting
Alright.
in.
All right. Goes for the yellow kill. Looks
He's not
like.
setting in.
He's if he chokes it, white's going to take the yellow kill.
Goes
for
for the
free.
yellow kill.
Noob, how are you getting
Okay.
my 22?
He's
To the
got
49.
How are you
he's
getting
got to
my
go
22?
real
He's got it.
fast.
He's got it.
He
He's
needs
got
the
it.
speed.
I think Mr. Spatula is eliminated.
Yeah, looks like.
I guess you got enough. Fuck.
Yeah, GG.
If he trades and kills white and Arco doesn't, so if he trades now and kills white,
Well played.
Like that.
Good game.
he's gonna go into the end game, and if Arco doesn't have a set on 3, he wins, and if Arco has a set on 3, Arco wins.
Top 3 guys. This is a spicy finish.
So
Does
The play-
Noob see it?
we'll see what you do.
Looks
See
like he
what
does.
Plays to kill white. Does he know it?
Yes, I need to hit Arco here.
Oh, he's gonna go a different route.
Is 60 or is 38? Hitting me right there does not do anything.
Ah,
He's running out of time.
Okay.
Let's
If you have
troops a
set
bunch of
on 3, it's game over.
endpoints.
Just
that's
So Arco has a card lead, so Pink should win this, but it's not guaranteed. Can Arco kill white? No, he can't. Can't get through the 14 and the 20.
needed to
60's blocked from going to the 20 both ways.
me? You needed to block me?
No, not you. No. I mean, it needed to kill guard you a bit better than I did.
Oh, I think you should have hit a stack to
Yeah,
equalize.
yellow fell for it, eh? He fell for the
You should have
VC
equalized,
component.
in my opinion.
Yeah. The whole, hey, hit him as hard as you can, and then, yeah, he takes... Yeah, as soon as yellow
Yeah,
hit a lot of troops,
Spud
he
and
got killed.
Sterling, in the chat are both like yellow shouldn't have wasted troops on Arco. So
No, 100% no.
yeah. Well, that's a GG to Mr. Splashly getting 4th place in the first game.
It's going to come down to some card luck between black and pink right now.
Bro, there's no reason to be sorry. That was a good kill. That was a good kill. I wasn't sure if you
Hey,
had
Arco has a trade on 3. Good for him.
Yeah, well, good.
Classic Arco.
Congratulations, Arco.
Yeah, looks like.
Can he double kill? He's going to try.
I had to.
He's
play-
got the troops to double kill if he passed it right? The 60
No,
should be...
You
No, he
did
didn't.
play.
Hey, can you please mute yourself?
Let me see.
I think we see it, ladies and gentlemen. I think we see Arco earn a title. Congratulations.
He doesn't trade in turn. If Black has a trade on 3, Black wins.
Well, let's see.
Okay,
Stark is eliminated 3rd place.
It's Arco. Black's noob.
Well done, Arco.
Stark.
Mate, you
Spectate,
got me.
spectate. Yes.
Yes.
No.
Let's see.
Can he can't finish it because the 22. If
So
Black has a
you
trade on
remain-
3, he
If
wins.
you don't, then
Let's see it. Does Noob have the luck?
This is it. The tournament championship coming down to this one moment.
Depends on
Does
one-
Black
one
have a
set on
trade?
3. Trade on 3. Let's see it.
He has
He
it.
does. Oh my
Black
goodness.
wins. It's got to be.
Oh my
Let-
goodness. Let's watch him
Can he
run this
click?
board. He is a noob on mobile, so there's
He's
that.
fast.
I don't know if he's actually. I bet he's on PC. I think he might be kidding. Oh, I think he has it, guys. Do
the
we see
speed.
Noob take the title?
He's only got 1 split. That's it. The rest of it's just clean.
Yeah.
I think Arco made the right play too. It's just if he split a little different, maybe he could have hit the. Yeah.
Yeah.
So tough.
Getting a bit
Too
nervous.
bad for Arco, but GG's to Noob on mobile, taking it down.
Ah,
Congratulations, Noob!
Good game, everybody.
Congratulations.
Thanks for the game, boys.
Congrats.
Great job, guys.
Congratulations, Newbie.
Ah,
There you
Number
go.
1 player in the world today. Congratulations.
Hey,
That's
and
awesome.
the best part about that is he had the worst position to start off the game. That's the best part about it.
I thought I was saying he had a great position. The whole game,
Look at
pretty
Noob.
sure.
Everyone switch
Oh,
to Noob's
goodness.
stream.
Oh, no, that was
if you wanna
Black.
see his reaction.
Congratulations.
This
Yep.
is what a
Thank you
world
very much,
champion
guys.
looks like. Look
Congrats.
at how excited he is. Well
Great
played.
champion.
Yeah, congrats, man.
Thank you very much, guys.
Congratulations.
Oh, he is elated. Look at that.
So happy for you.
Thank you all for watching as well, everybody, on all the streams.
yeah, GG's, man.
Look at this man popping off.
Thanks, guys.
Noob, it's an
Congratulations.
honor to play with you in this tournament. Congratulations on your win, man. Really amazing.
I think I had the kill on you too as well, Noob, when I was doing my chain, but I just didn't place fast enough.
That's some excitement right there.
Man.
Happens.
Yeah.
I thought you would have hit him instead of me. If I had the set, I would have
Take it down to 600 player
Easy,
tournament,
so-
first of its kind. Classic Risk World
Well, you had
Championships.
2
Classic Risk
cards,
World
so
Champion right
it
here.
was
A noob
both
on a
of them.
mobile. If you want to go find him on Twitch.
So
I had
it
3
was
cards.
a gamble
And
on which one to go for.
man, oh man, that purple kill, I was thinking about that so hard. I was like, it's like a 50-50 shot for 5 cards, but then I'm weak afterwards. So
Yeah,
I was
it-
like,
Not worth it.
Yeah,
Spatch.
but it was a good kill, good double kill.
Good luck to you guys in second and third. Good luck.
Thank you, JJ.
All right, just so you guys know, this is 70%. Classic.
everybody
fix,
check that.
No fog, blizzard, portals.
Okay, here we go. We're going to line up for game 2. Playing for silver now. A noob on a mobile is now champion. Classic Risk champion. It's got to feel good.
I betcha, eh?
He's popping
Congratulations.
off.
Right to me,
Noob.
guys.
Congratulations, Noob. It really does feel
Readying up.
amazing. We're now going on to game 2. So this is a 5-player game. It's for Classic Fix 70. And 5 remaining players are playing for the silver and then the bronze in consecutive games.
Yep.
Yep.
Settings for this game, I'll pull them up quickly. Got Classic Risk, 70% domination, no blizzards, no fog, no portals, auto placement, fixed cards, neutral AI, no alliances.
I
So
will
fixed
take you.
cards, 70%.
Oh my gosh. Uh-huh.
Let's start going over the settings right now.
Sorry, guys. Just in case you can hear me, I've my sound alerts have just gone a bit nuts. I think they're finally finished. Sorry if
This is noob.
anyone said anything to me and I didn't respond.
Congratulations, big guy.
Yeah, GG, man. Well played.
Okay, White, I
Okay,
assume
so
you're going
Very
for,
strong open for White.
Australia.
I'm gonna actually go for.
Yeah, White's got a great line on Australia, which everybody watching that plays fixed classic loves that.
This is the 5-player, not the 4-player.
Don't
And he can
Okay.
force
Oh,
pink
no,
out.
I said I'm greedy. I didn't say that was a smart idea.
Okay, so I need to get my 6 out of North America if you're going for that black.
Yes, purple
I'm gonna go
spawns with
for
a
Africa.
10 in 16 troops in Europe. Look at that
Well, I was
spawn.
gonna go for.
I don't think I've
I was
ever
gonna
seen
go
a
for
10
Africa.
stack in Classic Fixed when I spawned in. Although I always play 6-player, not 5, but
Okay,
a
I'm gonna
10
try to
stack
move my
is
6
insane.
down.
I've seen
Plus, he's in the
7s.
final
and then connect
final
to my
seat,
3 and
so
then
he's
move
getting
the 3
6
into
to
Africa.
start.
That's the only way I see getting
5
it
to
there.
start.
I think
5,
we're
sorry,
gonna battle.
5
I
to
think
start.
Yeah,
I'm
still
going to
fifth,
move
yeah.
into Africa, and you
He's
can
gonna have
move into
21
SF.
troops in Europe at the end of turn 1. That is
There's a pink
incredible.
5. Pink's going for
Yeah,
SF.
I would need to get that out. I mean, I guess South
I mean, I can
America's
move out of
my.
Australia. I'll move out of Australia.
Bet
Yeah,
you
I'm
will.
gonna go for
I'll
it.
take Australia if you want to move out. I guess.
Oh, White's gonna move out of
Yeah,
Australia.
put simply, all my materials over there. I'm going for Africa. I got a 6 that comes down. I got a 3 in South America. I will be going for Africa.
I think Splatula's in a
We'll-
rough
We
spot.
will be in game 3 then.
Yellow
Got-
player.
I'm trying to be
Yes,
Okay,
he's
good,
got no
good.
real claim to
He's
anything.
very
I'm not gonna
separated.
do that.
That's the one downside is I'm a little bit off
You
on
have
which
9
name is
troops
which,
in,
right?
Australia.
Spatula's
I would be
yellow,
going for
Arco's
Australia.
pink.
And you have a 5 right outside of Australia.
Yeah, it's often better, I guess, to use the colors. But this is what my audience tends to request the most. But at the same time, I think giving these players their due, right? They did
Oh,
fight
of course.
tooth
We-
and nail to make it to the finals. I generally like to
Okay.
refer to them by name.
I don't know
So
which
what,
names
you're
are which.
leaving
So
Australia
Mr.
then,
Splash
and
is
going
playing
to
as
Africa?
yellow.
Yeah, Arco's
Um,
pink,
Yellow
Stark
says
is
he'll take
white.
South America, then I will get out of Australia.
Noob on mobile was
no, I'm
black, so
taking
now it's
Africa.
General Biscuit who's
I
playing
can
as
move,
black.
General
uh,
Biscuit is
Pistol,
black.
Pistol is playing as
Pistol's
purple.
purple. Okay,
I
Pistol's
gotta
purple.
move
Good spawn for
everything,
Pistol.
apparently.
Yeah, look at
I
that
think the
one.
black
Yeah,
players should be
yeah,
going for North
Asia,
America. I
and,
haven't been listening to them, but I believe that's what they're positioning for.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Or if you take your 2 into his Siam, I don't know. You have so many troops right there in Africa. I mean
know,
Australia as well. You have so many there, right there, Asia. Like you could come down that way.
They're
and I
just
could get out of
negotiating
your way.
bonuses, right? Anybody that doesn't get a bonus and get a big bunch of troops is going to be at a weaker position and harder to get the 70% later in the
So
game.
for
Look
now,
at
I'm just
Arco
gonna do
not giving
this,
up on
I guess, and
Australia.
then
It's gonna let
I'll look to
let
fortify
White
more
out,
stuff out
take it for
Yeah.
himself.
afterward.
In
Yeah.
General Biscuit, we do need to delay him from taking.
Which is a
Brick,
little
so
odd
move-
to me
move
because
that
he's
4
got
in Iceland
other
last.
plays, right? Africa's mostly
Yeah,
open. He could have went
I
there
won't
instead.
take Europe so fast.
I think it was Stark who was the white
Like if
player
you
was
move
insisting
out
on
your 4
Africa.
on Alaska,
Fair.
I
It's a
move
good
out my
position
4
for 70%.
into
Africa.
Asia.
In Stark, before this gets to be an actual war, do know that even if you did get Africa, which, like I said, I'm going for Africa, your 8 getting over here would take too long.
It
Like, it would
wouldn't.
just take too long.
Pink's
It
9
would.
would. Pink's 9
Yellow,
would
Mr.
Yellow-
Splashula
yep.
makes a
to
direct
and
threat.
fortify
To White.
into it.
Yep.
My
Africa's
direct
mine.
threat.
All right.
I contained him with my 8. Like it
See how it
won't
plays out.
take
Oh,
long.
you like it when I threaten you,
But,
right?
but,
Yeah.
the thing is,
You know who
you're not
doesn't
gonna be
respond well to
taking
threats is
Africa,
you.
So like,
Yeah, you're correct.
I mean, it's a moot point.
I can
anyway.
take a threat and still try to play to win the game. You take a threat
Move
like
north.
I slept with your
What's he
mother or
doing with
something.
his
You go
five?
you go
threats
in.
quite poorly, quite
Right?
poorly,
Yeah.
What's
folks.
he doing with his 5? Like,
Are you threatening me? Oh,
Oh,
okay.
he
Yeah.
is.
Never
Well,
threaten
Orca would be
Pete,
taking
ladies and
South
gentlemen.
America,
If you ever
would
play a
be
game of
taking Australia.
anything with this man,
That would be
you
somehow
kill
that's-
him. You don't threaten to
that
kill
would
him.
Already committed
Because he will
90
go
troops
at you
to
110%.
so
I give as
if
hard as I
my
get.
Pink
Yeah.
one in East Africa is still there.
Just
I can
word of
move
advice if you do
Very
play a
good
game with him.
neighboring.
And Africa.
Yep.
Very good neighboring.
I can,
I mean, I don't know. What do you do in the face of that threat if you're white? Do you insist on Africa?
I'll have to do one more
If I was white, I would have been insisting on Australia because he would have already held it. This turn, he would have held it, and he'd be getting 2
Yeah.
extra troops a turn
Either
before
way,
anybody
And I
figures
think-
anything out.
I think white can make a deal with yellow and give yellow South America at this point,
Or sorry, no, you can move
and
that
then
off
they
North
don't have to
America, and
face
I'll move
mutually
over
assured
Brazil,
destruction.
I don't think yellow wants South America because it's a bad position for a 70% game, and I think he knows that.
Well, he might have to take it or risk ending both of their games.
It's true, especially with purple's
By the
position.
looks of this board, he might have to take it.
Interesting that
This
he's
is what I
hitting
would
that
be-
and not Congo. Just makes his pathing worse. Oh, maybe he's gonna move out.
Oh, pulls
Oh.
the Joker.
Uh,
Really useful to get a Joker right now.
sure.
If you're purple, you're loving this. Everybody's kind of contesting, and you've got an easy path to Europe.
So I think
Although they may team on you if you get it and nobody else has a bonus, so taking it too early might be bad. Curious why he does that.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Because if you're going to take it anyways with your 9 on 2, you can
Yeah,
just
I think
forward.
I think Argo's still tilted from almost winning last game. Or is
Yeah.
he moving out? He didn't
Pink
want
last
maybe
game had a, just so people wonder why did he kill white and go into that endgame, it gave him a 66% chance of winning the game. It all came down to whether Noob on a mobile had a set on 3 cards or not, which is notoriously about 33 to 35% depending on wilds, right? So
Black, please move.
if he didn't, it was
this
over.
for next turn. I will move out.
All right, Pistol asks for a friendly move from General Biscuit, and he says yes. This is the
Yep.
opposite, exact opposite of a threat. It's like, hey, can you help me out? Sure,
Yeah.
no problem.
But if he says no, it would have turned into a very quickly. Pistol is the purple player with Europe, right? Asking that 4 to get out of Europe. So
Yeah.
If you're able to move,
if you don't move out of the way, I mean, he's coming through. He
Australia,
wants that.
Stark, at least.
A little quid pro
That's-
quo goes a long way in these types
Either
of
way, I
games,
guess
right?
my 5's
Yep.
just there.
Fixed world dom, or fixed 70. You're extremely fragile if you get into a war with anybody. And yeah, Splashla insists. He says, I said it, I meant it. I want Africa. Okay. We might see a little mutually assured destruction here, folks. Let's see
Yeah,
what
how does the
happens
game
with
play out?
Brazil. Well, it could leave a power vacuum open for someone like Pistol, who takes a almost free Europe fairly early.
It's also going to come down to
quick
set
lead.
on 3. If Yellow busts out a set on 3 and White's only got 12 troops over there, he's wiping them out, right?
Well,
Looks
we
like
do know
White's
that
double down.
White has a set on 3. So
True, he does have a wild.
that might be informing how bold he is playing. But blocking, yeah, he's got the 10 trade. Look at that.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Just what you need to ramp up real quick.
I didn't actually know what that looks like. A wild, a cavalry, and an artillery all at once. It's a
Yes, sir.
very
I
rare
need to
sight
see
for
some
somebody like me.
movement, or I'm
You
not
only
gonna
get
move.
dudes, huh?
All
I'm
will
not getting
day.
taken out, but
Unfortunate.
I got to this round.
Really
not
loving
this
Purple's
round.
position. Purple's playing very smart too. He's not taking Europe too early. If you take it, they have to break you. They just
Yeah.
have no choice. So he's not
Like
giving
I
He'll
them
said,
get
that.
it.
I'm
He'll
going
get
for
it
Africa.
this turn.
I literally my entire position was in Africa.
It's going to take it the same turn as
It's
Black, I
gonna be
believe.
close
Yeah,
to
Black
it.
gets. Does
The
Black
only
take it now?
continent I had the ability to take was Africa, because I had most of my troops there, and I had a 6.
There's
that
no
I could pull
stat
down
pointing
to
at Black if he
North
takes it
America.
now. I don't blame him for taking that. I think that was a great play.
I am detecting a
Your
note
10 into
of
South America.
But you also
friction
blocked
there in
Argo,
Mr.
so Argo couldn't
Splashla's
get out.
voice.
Yeah,
Which
let's
I'm
listen for a
not
second.
silly. I know exactly what you're doing with that move, right?
Arco can clearly expend his troops for you easily.
Well, differences aside,
Easily.
what are we gonna do about the North America and Europe players here?
Arco's a very smart man.
Push the
I love that
70s,
man.
Yes, he
and
is.
on
Yes,
3,
he
You
is.
guys are still doing your thing in there.
He's like,
I
hey,
mean, I don't
while this
disagree
guy's
with
just
you
gonna win the game,
at
why don't
all.
we stop that from happening?
Yeah, I
But
know
I
you
mean,
guys want to
it's
kill
one of
each
those
other, but
things.
these other 2 players are going to win.
I kind of predicted this was going to happen before.
This is the pink player being like, why are you
It's
guys
gonna
fighting when
take
this
too
is
long.
happening up here?
North America and Europe are going to get the continents before Australia, South America, and Africa.
Mhm.
Because he knew that Australia is a weak position having the 70, so he just tried to bully his way in here.
But you tried to bully me into it, right? Am I wrong? Did you try to
That's
bully
straight
me
on
into
3.
Australia?
You literally
I'm
had
not the
60% of
asshole.
your starting
You're
troops
the
in Australia,
asshole.
brother.
It's a great way to argue.
You had a 6 and a 2.
Great
That's 8
resolution
out of
there.
what? I think we start with 20. Am I wrong?
Oh man, I think this goes very badly.
Might be 25 with my player. I can't remember.
Connects.
Take your card. Oh, doesn't get out of his bonus. Pink's still like, get out of my Australia.
So Stark, the white player, I think is
Uh,
hedging right now. He's trying to not put himself into a position where he immediately dies to Mr. Splatula, while also still blocking and
Arco,
insisting.
yeah,
This
I
is
know
what happens
you
when
do,
you
brother.
get 2
Because
guys who
you're in a
aren't
very
willing to
bad spot
back
right now.
down.
How many territories is it for 70% on this map?
30?
Through the top.
42, right? 42
Yeah.
times 0.7? 30.
Okay.
Purple would need to block Iceland at least.
Just looking at how close they might be if, say, Purple has a big set on
I
3.
will try to
His
block
7
it.
goes up into North America. His 5 goes down and over
They can block stuff over here.
down to Africa. His 4 comes over,
Yeah.
takes most of Asia. It's probably
White
not too
almost-
far.
White almost has it too.
Yeah, White with a 20 and a 13.
Get rid of
Yeah.
that anyways. way.
White doesn't have another trade. Like White already traded those.
Yeah,
so.
but if he can push into North America,
Yeah, he would need a 16 God roll in the 6, but
perfectly for me. Moving
and
my
we
13 out
and
of
I
the
don't
way
think we see
so that
these
you can
guys
take
go
South
super
America.
lucky.
no.
You can
And-
either spend all your troops hitting me, or
There we
you
go.
can lose
The call.
7.
Either
or
we
less,
kill
getting
ourselves
all
or
of
you
your
play to
troops
win,
into
sir.
South America.
Yep.
I call. I call your bluff. Yeah, let's
Black's
see
big
it.
set.
Let's see if Splatula
What do you want
keeps
to do?
keeps
Yellow?
his word.
Is he trying to win right now? He might try to win right now.
You think he has it?
I don't know if he has
Uh,
it, but he might try.
I
He's
don't-
got a
I
lot
don't
of
think
troops.
I'm still
He's
gonna
got 16 more troops to put down.
honestly.
No, he's not going
I'm
for
No
not
it.
sure
way.
what
You're
we're
going
doing yet.
to. You're gonna do what you're gonna do. But
Well, I
He
mean,
could have went all in on
there's
Japan there,
an
taking
open
Africa
comment-
into
there's an
Europe
open
and
comment for you.
he's South America. I don't know.
well, it's one of those things. It's pretty much at this point.
I tend to lean
The
aggressive.
game
So
has already been absolutely screwed up, right? So I mean, I don't think there's any recovering from this. Because I mean,
Not with that attitude.
well, I mean, let's just say they're gonna have probably about 20 something troops on each of us, and we don't have the ability to block, much less
it is right. This confrontation's
The,
almost end of the game already.
the ability to work
Yeah.
together. So I'm not really sure how we could do anything here.
And ultimately, Mr. Splatula does end up taking South America. And Stark has no bonus, even despite the lucky 10 set on 3.
I'm looking now at lines where potentially black or purple could kill yellow and do a trade into the 70%. Black's got the lines, purple
Oh.
doesn't. But black could kill yellow theoretically into a trade into the 70 on this turn.
Would be something to see.
Unless that goes into the Middle East or something right now.
That blocks it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would
so
hurt.
You need to sit Middle East.
so the line
They
to get,
see
he
it.
says
Middle
it.
East.
He says it
No!
too.
He only makes a 5, not a
You
17.
can take.
It's possible.
Hooray.
Does he
You can
see
move.
it?
You can move.
Arco doesn't have a
Arco
trade
takes
also.
Australia, turn 5. Awful.
He's also on
Terrible.
25 troops and 4 cards.
Yeah.
Can black or
That
purple win
doesn't
right
set.
now?
Nah, not really.
Can black set and kill Arco?
Yeah,
No, no
purple
set.
can't.
Yeah.
Black doesn't even need a set. If he gets 8, he's got 21. No, he would need a set.
So I'm just gonna do this.
He needs a set.
But he doesn't need a set to kill yellow.
We're just gonna do
Everything on the
close.
13.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
See
is
what
close.
happens here.
I mean, what's he going to get? 8. So the
And if
13
he tries
becomes
to go for it,
21.
21?
this feeds the game
Yeah.
to you,
1, 2,
yellow.
3, 4, 5,
To kill
6,
22
plus 5
troops.
is 11.
23.
11 plus 22. Yeah, it's super, super tight.
That would be
Possible.
especially fun because I don't even
Would
think
you
I'm gonna
do
have
it?
enough troops to.
Would you do it,
Ah.
Kyle? In this seat, if you were black, would you
Part
go
of
for
that
the
path would
kill
be
on yellow?
21. By the time you get there, it's 12 on 12. It's very tight. I don't know. Depends how
Would
I'm
you do
feeling,
it?
right? This is a silver medal game. It's very important.
It's a mood question.
Oh, yellow
That's
might.
interesting. It's so
No, it's
tight
not.
that it's a mood. He kind of blocks, right?
Yeah, like am I feeling he should
No,
stay
he
there.
opens.
Fortify it to your
Stay there.
Oh, let's
Oh,
see him go for it. Let's see him go for it.
You guys see the line? The 8 on the 13 comes down. If he can get through the white 5 to the 12. If the
You see it,
11 gets a
guys?
great roll on the other 5, it could come up and even slow roll the 12, depending on how well it does.
He doesn't do it. Okay.
No, he does not. He put too much guarding against purple. This is a problem with Greenland, Iceland guard. Black and purple had a great relationship. If he left 8 less troops there, he won the game that turn. But he left an 11
Yeah.
instead of a 3. That
Yeah.
and they knew they
You
were good allies. He shouldn't have
trust
done
a
that.
little more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he-
trust a little more and leverage your position to the early win.
And the game would have ended that turn if he did. Black had 8 less troops on Greenland and had him on Kamchatka or South America or Central America. That would have been game over that turn.
You just fortified that all to your 7. I'll sit North Africa. Yeah.
Yeah, looks like this game is now stabilized.
Yeah, it's going to stabilize now that they both trade. Pink's also
Okay,
going to trade.
Stark,
Okay,
just
so the
make sure
game
you-
ending
right
there
now you
was
need to
close,
guard
but it
East
didn't happen.
Africa
Okay.
With your 17, like hit off the 6, guard Egypt, and then yeah.
And then move to Middle East. Okay, so they're going to kind of choke up the board now. The game is going to take a bit of time now that we've reached this
If
position.
you do that,
Arco's
it
also
opens
going
it
to
for
trade
purple.
come out.
If you do that, it opens the door for purple. You need to go East Africa. That way he can't get in.
Yep.
He can't get into Africa if you go East Africa.
Yeah, but
Oh, they're watching
he
for a
can't get
purple
it.
run.
He's not going to get it this turn.
No, purple doesn't have it this turn. They're a little bit paranoid,
not
but
gonna
I
get
understand
it.
why. Another wild for white, by the way.
He would lose.
He's getting his ass saved. think does have a 10 trade. Comes to Siam, fortifies his troops together? Probably.
How
Or is-
could
No, maybe
Sure,
not. Goes to
that works.
Siberia to block. Actually, I don't hate that. That's just taking away a little bit of pathing for other people.
Got another Joker. Look at
Yeah, just crazy.
that. Well, the card luck is very much on Stark's side this game.
Oh yeah.
So from this seat, who do you think has it? You think Black gets the win eventually?
Could be black or purple at this point. But
Yeah.
also,
Purple has a ton of troops.
here's the thing. If purple goes for it and fails, black wins. If black goes for it and fails, yellow could actually win, despite him being in the worst position right now. So if the board's choked up enough and black gets too aggressive, it could be yellow. I'd say purple, black, or yellow have the best 3 positions right now for winning the game. Just based on that. It'd be very unlikely that yellow would leave a board where white or pink could kind of go for it. But if this game stabilizes for a long time and a fight breaks out, it could still go anybody's way. Look at that big trade again. Juicy. And also, as you see, most South American players not able to get cards when you're in South America has a big stack in Asia to make sure he's going to be able to take cards in Asia. South America is the weakest position, in my opinion, on
and
classic
pink
fixed.
and purple, please do not sit in my territories because then I'll be card blocked.
As you see, that's yellow right there asking, please
Just
let me
making
have
sure
cards.
that's out there so you guys can understand it.
Well, he tried bullying, and now he's trying to negotiate.
Which is the better strategy? We'll see.
It
You
all
can-
depends on your opponents and how receptive they are to different forms of manipulation.
Now he
And
keeps
I
his
don't-
wild.
I don't mean to connote
No, he doesn't.
manipulation
No.
negatively as well. Manipulation just in the
Yep.
sense that everyone is playing to win, and the skills that the VC adds might be elusive to some because you're not familiar with it. Coming from the roots of playing the game on the table, right? Looking at your friends dead in the eye and say, like, can I call this guy's bluff? Is he going to do it?
Yeah.
It teaches you a lot about how sometimes you have to give people something in order to get something out of it. I really do think that the VC skills are some of the highest form of the game.
I agree. It's also playing Risk face to face or playing poker. There's a certain type of game where deception is incredibly important. Catan also, however you pronounce it, the best players in the world of that are incredibly deceptive in their deal making and manipulation as well. And I think a lot of the newer players or less experienced players to the game of Risk can see some of this manipulation and be like, "Ooh, that guy's a douche or like a backstabber or a betrayer or scummy." But they don't recognize that, like, ultimately that is part of the game. Like if you played Among Us 2 years ago, which was entirely manipulation and killing people, like you would understand that, like, that part of the game is part of the game that you have to, if you want to be good at it or the best, you have to incorporate that into your playstyle, right? So seeing somebody being good at it doesn't make them a scumbag, but a lot of people see that and it like turns them off, right? It's just, I think
There
it's
was a
something they need
book
to recognize.
under the gun recommended to me called Playing to Win. And one of the best lessons that it taught me was applying an external ethic, right? Someone being scummy is kind of changing the rules a little bit. So, what are the rules of the game? Is the player you're playing against cheating according to those rules? If they aren't, then they're playing to win, right? You adding an ethical layer is some kind of justification, some sort of ego defense.
I actually like that a lot.
Yeah, it's a great principle to play games by, right? How do you define your win?
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Do you define it by the rules or some other means?
What is under the gun note, anyways?
Also, or in Kyle's case, he cheats by picking odd job, but that was.
I wasn't gonna go into a broadcast
to an odd job joke, sir.
I wasn't going into a classic championship broadcast going to needle each other, but you know what? It can't
I
miss
didn't bring it up. It was Becky with the good hair.
Yeah, it's okay.
I didn't bring it up.
I have video evidence of neither of us picking odd job. FYI.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing that you published it, so you could have edited that video evidence however you so choose. But I digress.
Yeah, because I can edit.
Good counter.
Yeah. We couldn't even figure out how to get our cameras up, so we were both on each other's screens today. So
Hey man,
Try-
maybe it's hard.
it is hard. And also getting the cameras up is difficult too.
So I now think that black is in a much better position than purple,
We
just in
should put
terms
that
of
again.
being able to eventually capture the 70. So purple has a lot of like smaller stacks, which he has to in order to defend Europe. This is just generally
I think purple wins this game next turn.
four entries being third.
I think purple's
versus
gonna
third?
win next turn, you guys.
Who
It's
says that?
I'm
I'm
not sure.
blocking off as much as I can block.
Purple's
off my
close.
spot.
Yeah.
His 29 hitting the 15 opens up India and Africa. His
I
6
think
if
you
he
fortify some of your troops
if
from
he puts a
Central
lot and gets
America
through the
back
15.
to
That might have
Oh.
been savvy
Position after you
savvy
make your attack.
manipulation.
Could have been.
because yellow's not going to win next turn. Yellow's cannot win next turn.
Yeah, yellow
Give me
definitely can.
purple.
Go from 25 down to 19 and move 6 into your 33. Move
Ooh.
6 from your
I
25 in
can't
Central
win
America.
next turn. How?
No,
I
purple
don't
can
get
win.
into NA.
It's interesting, but now he's not guarding
Not
Africa.
versus-
Like, so all these guys that are trying to claim territory are trying to get through the big stacks to get all the free ones behind it, right? Because it is a 70% game. Every individual one territory that you can grab is going to help you win. So now the 13 is the entrance to North America and all those free ones, right? There's what 3 7 ones sitting there just free for the taking.
Can you remove purple's position?
So you're saying it's looking good for Arco?
I was just running the lines for him in my head. He doesn't have it.
Uh-huh.
No.
No. It's too bad he took it. He took his Australia too slow.
Yeah, he'd have what? Probably 8 or 10 more troops right now if he took it faster. Oh,
Oh.
double dudes.
Finally, the card luck doesn't go his way.
Yeah, it'll turn around for him.
Oh man, what is Mr. Splashla thinking, leaving that road open?
Are you card blocking me?
That's very risky.
Or are you
Wait,
letting me?
oh, he's what did?
Just hit my
Yeah,
three.
he's
Just hit my
letting
three.
black
Just
through,
hit my
and
three, I don't care. Just hit my 3.
Oh.
I don't care. Hit my 3. That's
Oh,
fine.
Why'd you leave
no.
it there?
this is a very questionable
Could've
play
been a
moving the
45.
27 to Peru because he opens the pathway for
Yeah,
black.
could end the game.
White, yeah, if white's 20, we'll see. Bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for him. Or what's the line?
Uh-huh.
Bold move, Cotton.
Yeah, J Knot makes a good point in my chat here. Says hoping someone will go for it and fail.
Yep.
That's super risky though. Right?
So-
that presupposes that your opponents are going to make a mistake, which, at this level you can't realistically expect all the time.
The one thing about this tournament that's different than every other tournament is these guys have played the same settings every single round to get to the finals. So these guys are all extremely familiar with 70% 5-player, these exact settings.
Yeah, they're
So that's-
iterated. They've practiced this a ton and won a ton.
Yeah, so these are some of the best players in the world at these specific settings exactly, and they've choked the board up according to that to make it so other people would fail. So I think the failing aspect, it's always there, but I think it's less so prevalent in a game in the finals. How many territories are needed to reach 70% on classics? 30.
30.
If we're trusting Pete's math.
Well, do it yourselves in your head real quick, folks. What's 42 times 0.7? It's 30.
Actually,
Yellow, can you move your 27 back NSA so black hasn't such an easy
So,
line?
so black doesn't just win the game?
yeah. What? Can you just
Oh.
like block him? This should be blocking something. I'm very curious why he's opened it.
Yeah.
He's not.
Uh,
Why is he? I wonder why he's doing that. Because there's a specific reason he's ignoring them, and he did that, right?
I'm
I think.
sure.
Oh, I know why. I
Yeah,
think
let me see.
well, black goes immediately before him. If you're looking at turn order, he wants black to go for it because that's how he wins. Other than that, he
Yellow,
loses.
You really need to move
Yes.
your 27 up.
Which is
Otherwise, black wins
incredibly risky.
easy.
So no, yellow. I like
Yeah,
yellow
go
strategy.
to,
He's playing to his outs.
F8
Yellow's not going to win with
from
South
NA.
America unless somebody fails. He needs black to be the one that fails. So he's opening black's path, saying, "You guys stop it."
Looks like white's going for it.
Yeah,
I actually
that's good.
really like his play now that I'm analyzing it a little bit further.
Sure.
The other players don't like it. Hey, please put the 27 back, but he's got a game plan and he's sticking to it, and there's a reason he's in the finals. He is a great player. Another dude, let's go.
Let's go.
Yep, Arco doesn't have it, though. Gonna get in Japan because he loves his Japan. He puts his 27 in Japan. Nope,
Of course he does.
he doesn't. Oh, Black gets 8 in a trade. His 44 can come through, take most of Europe. His 21 gets through Africa. His 15 takes how much in Asia? We got to count to 30, right? Black has 10. He needs 20 more territories. Oh my god, he's so close to being there. You can see White's counting too. You can see his mouse cursor. If Black makes it through the 12 with his 19, he wins. If he goes all the way up the purple line through the 12 and into the yellow 1, he could win. But it's, well, provided the other lines worked out. 44 takes all of Europe, the 25 takes all of Africa, but it won't get through the 25. He's very close. Maybe one more turn in a big trade. You love yellow strategy here? Yeah. Now he's blocking it, though.
Well, he has to switch it up, right?
I would have blocked
Can't
with
make
maybe
it
like
too obvious.
I would have blocked with maybe like a 7. Now that I just calculated, I think I would have blocked with like a 7. Leave him just shy.
I think putting the majority position in Afghanistan might be wiser.
Oh, sorry, what?
Putting yellow's majority position out of the bonus. So when the inevitable kill occurs and is failed, he has access to more material that doesn't get punched through.
Fair. Make his 28 like a 40 or something with next trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think I would have had as much in South America. Like, nobody's going to hit your 25 for the one
With
territory,
Black
so
King, I
27
would do
Guardian's enough. I'd probably have the 16 out. Arco wins this. I'm going to burn down the stock exchange. That's an interesting opinion. Okay, then. Comes out with the 34 and sits. I'd like to. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Come out with a 38 and sit there in
I'm
India.
surprised he hasn't yet.
Yeah,
There's no real reason to let the trading continue to occur in India.
yeah. Especially since they are all mad at yellow. He's trying to keep Black under 12. That's why he's taking Japan.
But it costs him, and he's
Yeah.
getting the least troop generation. Seems expensive for Arco to be the one whose job that is to mitigate Black.
Yeah. Why is White's middle stack larger than the sides? I'm unsure. Actually, that's a fair point.
I think
It's a
White
strategy.
having that many troops in Egypt is a mistake. Some, yeah, but I think that really limits White's ability to punch.
Well, yeah, because Purple's going to go through the 21 or the 25 anyways. He's not going through the Egypt because the other ones have access to more than just Africa. So if Purple wants to go for it, he's going through a different one than Egypt anyways. So I'd have probably the Egypt being the 21 and the other ones being 26s. Something like that.
So what do you think? You think Black goes for it on a set?
Black goes for it on a set? Oh. Says so mathematically, Black would need to, with his 21, he'd need to clear the 3 purple ones, the 11, and then the yellow one. His 50 needs to take
your biggest stack
all of Europe except for the 30.
That's the most valuable stack for him to hit because he gets
And
more
then
territories that way.
His Central America has to take the 3 in South America and all of Africa,
Purple,
except
Black,
for Egypt.
if you hit
And
one
that would
territory
give him
in
exactly
Africa and
30.
South America.
And that's very tight. He needs a God roll in the 40. He'd need to hit the 16 and the 25 of White. His 21 has enough to do what it needs to do. So if he had a set here, and he went all in on the between the 30 and the 50, it'd be very close. I think I would be the kind of person that'd try that, but you need some cajones. And it could also be stupid. It's very risky. Could be better chances percentage wise. Could be
Is that how
better.
it's pronounced?
I don't know. I pronounced it cajones, but someone said cajones and it was
You've
funny.
been
So
corrected. It's officially cajones.
is it supposed to be cajones? Somebody said that to me, and I
No, it
picked
is.
it up for fun.
We've learned something, ladies and
If I
gentlemen.
move my 22 from the Middle East,
The
into
correct
Egypt,
Spanish pronunciation of
would you move
balls
your 40 from
is
Siam into the Middle
cajones.
East?
Okay, so when I got corrected, they weren't even trolling me. Cool.
No, they were trolling.
Does he have a... They were. Okay.
Think about it.
I did it for fun. I'm like, that sounds
That's right.
funny. I'm going to go with it.
That's right, because I am the color commentary. Who knew? Who knew?
Someone's blowing through a 40, a 31, or a 37 stack if they want to try and take your territory.
Keeping up with the cajoneses. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, he said that. That's good. I love it.
You haven't-
That
Unless
was
you're planning
Except
for someone to like,
Jiglio.
fail and then you go,
Well, his name's Jiglio. He's got to
I
have a
think
good
that's a
comment
way
like
that you
that. I
can
like it.
potentially be in the game.
You see the troop advantage now, purple and black have accrued, though. They're both 30 plus troops
yeah.
on their opponents. Nearly 40.
Yeah, so what and think of it in terms of ratios as well.
Yeah, percent. And the longer it goes just like this, the longer to like, or the more the lead accrues, right?
I'm going to do that.
Arco wins next set, huh? Interesting.
Who said that?
Brian.
If he
Brian's
doesn't
predicting.
block?
Oh, what's happening here? He's going to leave open Middle East? Oh, that changes everything.
Okay, just FYI.
Arco's going right now. He's going right now.
Are you on for
Is that it?
Yeah. Okay, Arco. Wow. Do we see it, folks? Do we see it? 26%, 28%. Can Arco make it?
He needs to get those 5 of the
30,
10. I'd speed up a
33,
little.
35, 40, 42. Ladies and
This is
gentlemen,
wide open.
does he have the 70?
Leave 7 or 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, 54, 57. Oh my goodness gracious me.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
Game.
That is
GG,
it.
Arco.
Ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen,
good game.
Arco is our silver medalist.
Let's
Back
go.
is open, and he took it.
Oh,
Congratulations,
Brian.
I guess.
Arco,
Wow.
on getting second place in the Classic Risk Champion, the inaugural Classic Risk Championships.
I was a
Incredible.
little stunned at that offer.
That white opening that up, as soon as you open Middle East up, the whole board is free and you can capture those so easily. Pink saw it immediately. Took advantage.
But I
Takes his
didn't want
silver.
to say anything right away because I'm like, in my mind, I'm like,
Bye-bye stock exchange. Oh, no.
That's my one chance.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't count either.
That's absolutely
Well,
beautiful
I
game.
was thinking about going for it.
It was a-
few
it
turns
was a good
ago.
He used his cajones. You're right.
Yeah,
When
I
you're, stack, when you're
was also
stacking,
thinking.
It's always more fun when you do.
This was a 15, I think, somewhere around there. I was debating about doing.
Let's
that
go,
to
Arco.
try
Well
and get
played.
lucky
My
to
favorite,
shoot
my favorite
face.
part about streaming with you, Kyle, is watching you laugh at the jokes.
You watching my stream?
Wow.
So I'm
guess
stream
I should-
sniping you.
Oh,
I'm going
man.
to stream snipe you. You love getting stream sniped. I watched your channel.
I think
I know.
Stark was focused on going for the win himself there and actually didn't see
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I'm so happy for Arco. He super deserves that.
Yeah,
Arco has
so
made
too.
so many near
it was
misses to
just a good
semifinals or finals before,
All right, I'm gonna.
and he
set up a
barely
second
didn't
round.
win the finals. He had a
Then
65+% chance to win the actual gold medal
thanks,
game
dude.
and
I'll be
lost
back
it.
in a few minutes here.
So
Bye,
his
buddy.
battle in risk competitiveness
And good luck to
is
everyone in the final game
been
too.
like
I'll-
trials and tribulations and near misses, and for him to land the silver right now, 600 player tournament, I'm very, very excited for him.
I think he's also eaten this Arco sucks meme with grace for long enough. So can we put
Yeah.
a pin in that one, ladies and gentlemen? Arco, a world champion, officially no longer sucks. You
Arco
heard
su-
it here first, folks.
Arco 6.
Really?
love that guy.
When will they release the secret mission? I think most of what we're trying to do up until when SMG decides to release secret mission risk is we're trying to create tournament settings on our own that model off of that. Okay, so game 3, folks, also 70% fixed.
No
But
blizzards,
it's
no fog.
true random.
No blizzards, no fog, no portals. True random. And it's a 4-player game.
Good luck to our remaining finalists, Mr. Splatula Pistol, General Biscuit, and Stark with a bronze medal. Oh, get that shit out of my chat. What are you doing? putting
Okay, what
putting
continent you guys
Pinors in my.
are you guys trying to go for? Because I'm looking.
Listen to
and
the negotiations. See if there's
I'm gonna try
headbutting
to
here
do
again.
the South America.
This is for
Australia
bronze
one.
medal. This is everything for these
I need
guys.
to
Yeah,
be able to.
we can do that.
I'm going. I'm going to need my stack in North America to somehow get out of North America. So whoever goes for North America, that's all I was asking. Please don't hit my one in Mexico though.
Oh, does
I
that
need
not
to
work?
Actually, no. If Black's going for it, he's gonna have to.
Who is going for what? Who is going for NA?
All right, for anybody unaware what's happening right now,
Okay.
we are spamming each other's chats with appropriate
See, White
emotes.
was the person I
So
was most confused about because he's got a decent play for
Uh,
a lot of shit. So
I will try to go for Africa.
yeah, just let me get my 5 out of Africa to go to South America.
you had the negotiation. They don't want to trade troops amongst each other. They just want to get their
Stark,
troops
I'm not sure
out
what
of a
to go
bonus
for,
somebody
but,
else has and into a
if you
bonus
could
with
open the
losing as
road
little
so
as
I can
possible.
Connect my stuff.
It's also true
I'm
random dice, so we're
legitimately
gonna
not sure what the fuck
potentially
I'm
see
doing
incredibly
this turn.
bad
I gotta
or
play
good
from a bunch of
rolls.
places.
For example, I've seen a 23 roll a 23, and it lost 6 troops and killed the entire 23 stack. Pretty
Okay,
disgusting.
That's good for me because then you can get the 5 out of the
And
way.
I've seen 8v1s
And then I can
lose.
take South America this next turn. That's
Sterling
fine.
in the chat. What is your worst ever roll in
hit
true random?
Mexico this
I
turn
think
for
you
me,
lost a
Black.
10v1.
If you're going for
I
North
think you
America,
said.
hit Mexico and then fortify your 3 up.
Oh, that
Also, shout out-
chaos tournament, 14v1.
He said
Lost.
he lost a 10v1. Shout out to Sterling Fortune, folks. This is our tournament organizer. All the hard work. Thank you so much for everything you do, and all the event helpers, all the staff on the Risk Discord who worked so hard to put this together. We wouldn't be here without you guys, so thank you so much.
Very fair point. A lot of people work very hard to make these tournaments run as well as they do. And a lot of appreciation for all of them.
It can be thankless because one of the things that Risk players are notorious for is picking at absolutely anything and everything. So,
Yep.
Notwithstanding, I think the fact that we do that shows how much we do love the game and how passionate we are about that sort of slidering.
highly recommend not slider blitzing in true random to anybody watching.
He's slidering in true random. I love it.
Oh my god.
Once you build up that muscle memory, it's hard to forget.
Highly recommend against doing that.
Indeed.
I will move it. I'm just not going to move it yet.
Sterling says, thanks for participating and viewing. You know what? I think we're all on this train together, and I truly, truly believe Risk is reaching. Whoa, lose a 5v2. Awful.
Exactly.
Risk is reaching its destiny. I'm so amazed to see the growth in this game ever since I've been around. I can only imagine. So we're all a part of this. You guys are doing a great job. Each and every one of you. Thank you for being here.
Especially Sterling's been around since long before you even, so he's seen it from like its real infancy to where we're
you
bringing
guys
it to
don't
now.
even know, right, how hard Sterling works behind the scenes, right? It's very much
Not only this tournament on 5-a-side server, GM
what was
server,
the
everything else.
quote from your interview, Sterling? It's like, if you want something done, give it to a busy person. It rings true for you, sir. We're looking at Splashless stats again.
Fletch is an incredibly talented player, so why not check out his beautiful stats? And he's looking at Pistol D.
Who is funding the prizes? These prizes are funded by SMG Studios, the developers of Risk Global Domination. Okay, so whose opening do you like here, Kyle?
The black.
White has
yeah,
an okay. Europe.
He kind of does. If they're actually going to give it to him. Purple has 13 troops in the middle of the board, so technically he could go for whatever he wants.
Pistol hasn't been playing all that aggressively thus far.
No. He's definitely in a seat where he could be like, I want this and you're giving it to me. He doesn't really... Africa's not free. South America's not free. If you're going to have a lot of troops in one... Why are you slidering? I would very much recommend not slidering.
I almost want to tell him, like, don't do that.
That's just...
It's just a habit, I think. It's an instinct.
He watch the percentage at the top. It's going from 99 to 97%. He loses once and he'll see.
Pulled the 5 in on that turn rather than that fortify. Right? Yeah. Let the 3 out, hopefully.
No, actually, maybe I wouldn't have. Because,
No,
the
you
longer
like
the
it more?
5's there, the longer he blocks South America.
Oh,
Black
Yellow
takes
making
it.
some unlucky rolls. Look at that.
Very
It's
poor.
back-to-back unlucky rolls. Down to 29 troops.
Was it yellow, both rolls? Was it the 5v2 he
Yeah,
lost as well?
it was. Well, he won the 5v2. He did win the roll, but now he only has 2 troops left.
But yeah, so the reason I would have not left with the 5 is he's still blocking South America. Potentially,
So you
Black
want-
would have taken
I'm
it.
trying to keep your full
Like, to
purple.
just
Oh,
delay him.
you don't want to give up the bonus.
Not right away. He doesn't
Yeah.
need to get it out yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna move
You
it
could get
out
it out
if
in a
I
turn or
give
two.
you a path, or are
Hey,
you trying
Black,
to
roll
keep
out
it
your,
there?
your 2 in
Yeah,
Australia for me. Try to
if you
get card
give
off
me
that.
one, I will move out.
You're trying to get people to suicide their troops to get the bonuses earlier. A lot
Black,
of
can you roll out your 2 in Australia so I can take it?
Why? What's in it for me?
exactly.
Yeah, just
I'd
try
be
to get
asking the
card
same
off
thing.
that.
I wouldn't agree to that because there's
Little
'cause there's
tit
no
for a little
upside.
tat.
Maybe I would, depending
I
on
would love to,
if
but
you
I
ask
can't get through
nicely.
your 3.
You wouldn't do it for
Can
me.
you move your 4 out of Africa? I also move
there we
my
go.
troops out of NA.
Yeah, there's the tat.
I mean, seeing as how we're asking for things.
Yep. That's the way we had to play, though. Someone's asking. Oh,
Nobody
whew,
wants
whew.
him.
Now White
Nobody
actually
wants
just
him.
gets South America instead of
Yeah.
hold it for a turn or two while he waits for Europe to become free.
Yeah. I
If he
like
wants
that
to.
a lot.
Although
It's a really good situation for White.
rolling an 8 on 1 on 1 on 1 is terrifying in true random. Not gonna lie about that.
You don't have to rush. Take your time, right? You can even
Yep.
manual, assuming you have the clock. Oh boy.
Oh
boy. And we see it right away too. The thing you were worried about happens immediately.
Yep.
Maybe
True random
pull the
is
2 into SA.
Oh, I think that's a big trade for him.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
not paying attention to cards properly. Normally, I'm right on that.
Well, there's a lot going on. Gotta worry about your old buddy Pete making a dick joke here and again.
You would not do that.
I wouldn't.
You're
Yellow
all
can
about
move your
appropriateness.
five out of Africa.
Nice trade for yellow, getting that early set, setting him up with the first bonus.
Oh, so he gets really terrible rolls, but he has okay card luck, and it looks like Mr. Spatula is back in this game.
Yep.
There you go. There you go.
He's going to hold Australia till the game ends, so it's pretty good getting it now. Nobody else is even. Oh, why did you keep rolling? That's
Because he
true
wants
random.
SA. Because he wants SA too.
A little bit greedy. White doubled down, left his
Yeah.
4 in there, right? He rolled this and he left it there.
Well, after your turn,
It's
Black
smart to
can
go
move
for more than
their-
just Australia, but
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. No, I really do think that that's bold, but
if
probably
you go
correct.
from Iceland to
yeah.
Great
But
Britain,
I think I
then you
would
can
be
fortify from
patient
Northern
about
Europe
it
to Great Britain.
You?
to an extent. You don't want
Yeah.
people to be like, we have to
Yeah,
break him
yeah.
because he's got 2 bonuses and we all
Please
have
move your
0.
4 out.
You don't want
It
him
is
to.
very
Africa.
much a matter of degree.
You can move
Yeah.
it up to island.
It also depends on the players,
Can
right?
go
I'm
up to
pretty
island.
smooth
Yeah,
talker, so I might be able to get away with
Are
it. If
you?
I, yeah.
I would- that's why I don't put up with your nonsense.
Hey, you don't
You
deal
need
with that.
some
You,
in your
you need to be
you
put in
can
your
move
place.
Africa, Southern Europe, and Great Britain, and you can move all your troops up.
I mean, I've been.
Into
Oh,
NA.
look at that big trade for black as well. Yep. It's going to be looking at North America. Yeah, so yellow should be getting South America as soon as he can then. The way
Yeah,
black's
perfect,
moving.
thanks.
What's going on here?
Now I can't
So it really
order
looks
my-
like
my
Pistol
4 out,
didn't push
but-
that advantage that you noticed early because he's still kind of distributed.
He's got 2 5s, an 8 and a 6. Yellow. I guess he's leaving the North Africa open for yellow to go through into South America, and then he wants to take Africa. So we'll see if yellow moves to South America with his 5, and then purple takes Africa now.
And yellow, please move your 5 out next turn.
There's a question right there.
Can I?
Get your 5 out of here.
Pete, how did you get into online risk? Surprisingly, I got into online risk from the very man I shouted out early. Sterling Fortune made a post on the Risk subreddit about the tournament that I joined,
Ooh.
first tournament I competed in. And here we are, folks. No set on 4 is rough. No set on 4 is quite rough.
Your chat's the best. For those of you that are watching on YouTube, Pete has a nice shirt on, and he's got the buttons undone in the front. Like
This is how I wear a shirt, okay? I don't understand why it's such a big deal.
That's how I wore a
hot.
shirt on vacation. I'm not even gonna lie.
I run hot, Kyle. I'm sweating with it like this. You want me to be all drippy?
Yes. This is a safer way to play true random. Actually, manual rolling, so you don't lose 9 troops rolling against the 2-step. I actually don't
Yeah.
dislike this at all from Pistol. Now you roll with the 8. Oh, he's playing very smart.
Good work.
Fails. Gets it. Leaves 3. Oh, he's just going all in with it. That's fair. Comes back up to Egypt. Good for him. Well played.
Also, shout out to Tanner Reed Club, Pistols fans watching at the bar on the big screen. I hope you guys are having a great time with this. I hope we're doing competition justice. And I would love to see a pic or two of myself and or Kyle on the big screen. That would be fantastic. So if somebody please
That
hook
would
me
be
up.
pretty
We're
cool.
gonna move.
I think so too.
Yep, just making sure we're on the same page.
Here we go. Black's going to likely finish North America unless True Random doesn't like him. Looks like it likes him. Likes him a lot. And he gets the other 4 out into Greenland. That's a beautiful hold. Does White have a trade? He doesn't. If he gets bad dice here, he could be on the chopping block. Okay, he doesn't take Europe yet. Or does he? Don't blitz the
Would
2.
you?
It's True. No, why?
It's the same diff.
No, but why roll it? Why roll 1 dice against a 1? He rolled...
Because he was going to take the bonus otherwise.
It's got cavalry trade. No, but like, why roll the 2? He already got his card. Like he went from
he was going to take Europe otherwise, right? If he had won that roll on Iceland, maybe he takes the bonus.
But he should have took the bonus with. You never want to roll 1 dice against 1. Always roll 3 against 1 if you can. Just take it with a 21.
I'm just explaining what I saw.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. And we do see, look at this. Look, from getting 2 terrible opening rolls, Mr. Splashla has 2 bonuses by the end of turn 6. That is a fantastic position, I think.
I think that's great. Yeah, and he's guarding both of them with an 85. I don't know.
That is a fantastic position for yellow. Look at that.
My next request as yellow would be asking Pistol to move his 4 out of Siam so I could move up with my 8 and combine it with my 5, get ready for stuff later. Because that's the play for him to get the 70 later game. He needs to get up to Siam with a big stack.
Hey, Purple, can you get off the 4? The 4 in Siam?
There it is.
Yeah, you called it. Good work. You're reading his mind, huh?
Not only that, he waited until Purple placed his troops before he asked it, so Purple would have to roll a 4-on-1 and not a 6-on-1 or something. 4-on-1s are more dangerous in true random. You generally want to roll a 6-on-1 or something if you can. Because as soon as you roll a 4-on-1 and you lose the first roll, all of a sudden you're only rolling 2 dice against a 1. It's very important, odds-wise, to always be rolling 3 dice against a 1 in true random. Or as much as you can.
Yeah, I will move it. No, I will move.
Sterling brings up an interesting point in chat that White is very vulnerable to being killed. If Purple was stacked a little different, he probably could have just killed that 22 troops for the 5 cards this turn.
You claim.
And that would have led the way to what?
Well, you could double tap too, right? He could run up from the roll from the 7, then roll from the 70. It's true random. Maybe get lucky.
No, exactly. Like I don't think
it would end the game though.
Yeah, it ends the game immediately.
I like 22 for 5 though at this
seat. I also think, yeah, if his troops were positioned a little differently, I think he would have done it. I don't think he saw that to set up for it the turn previous.
Well, and as I said, as I've noticed thus far, right? Pistol has Purple player. Pistol has been playing
slider to 3
quite conservatively.
He's going to lose one of these.
No.
As soon as he loses one, he's going to stop doing it.
We're gonna have to remind Stark that the blitz slider does not affect your odds in any way.
He just lost 3 extra
in true random. We'll tell him after the game.
He just lost a bunch of extra troops from using it.
He's still in a rough spot. 26 for 3, and if he doesn't hold Europe, if anyone breaks Europe, which from this seed I would say they should, his game is over.
I guess it depends, right?
Very weak position.
Do you want to keep him weak and potentially let somebody else get the 70, or do you want to keep him low?
Well, here's how I see it. So if I'm Purple, both yellow and black are going to outgenerate me. So I only have initiative now. Maybe I go for the kill chain to the 70 now, right? Right? Roll the 17 into the 30, run around with the 10. You think he has
Yeah.
it? It would be close though.
17 kills the 13, 10 goes through the 8, trades goes through the black 10, the other 10 it's just true random makes this so
right?
terrifying.
I know.
Balanced blitz, you'd feel good about it, but you wouldn't feel good about this in true random.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? From this point on, I think Pistol loses a lot of initiative. Right? He had the troop lead. He has the early Africa. Letting White get strong next to him means that long-term White will overtake, and then you'll be the weakest player as the purple player.
Well, let's see how White guards. Maybe he doesn't even need to kill White. What if he trades like his 26 right or his 23 right now? Say it hits the yellow 2, takes all of the Europe territories through the 8, through the black 13, takes all of North America, and then his 10's got South America, and then he's got a little bit of cleanup with his 4
and trades.
Okay,
and
here we
trades
go.
it. Those roads are now closed.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Yep, that was opportunity missed from his stack positioning earlier in the game. And he's setting up some 2s, a little bit of landmines, true random style. Yeah, Sterling makes a good point in the chat that the slider cost an extra 3 troops there, and it was interesting to see a skill issue at the top level, the finals. Just a small mistake. Maybe he was just used to the balanced blitz, and
we'll use it as a teachable moment, folks. So what we're talking about is you see the White player, the player who is streaming the game. You see him modifying how many troops he's using the blitz slider, and the settings of the game are true random. So you actually don't get any better odds using the blitz slider. You always get true random odds. So all you're really doing with the slider is showing how many troops you're willing to dedicate to the role.
Yep. It actually gives you worse odds.
In what way?
So say you're gonna roll 3-on-1 dice or a 5-on-1. Say you slide her down to 4 attacking troops.
Right, okay.
As soon as you lose the first 2 rolls, now all of a sudden your dice are rolling 2 against 1 and then 1 against 1. Right? If you've dedicated 4 troops, but they lose the first 2 troops, now you're no longer rolling a 3-on-1 dice, which is the best chance you can get to take the card. You're rolling a 2 against 1 and a 1 against 1 in true random, and you should never take rolls like that. It's just more likely to lose troops. So actually, slidering makes it more likely you lose troops. Just gives you worse odds.
And you know what? It's interesting that we do see Stark, the White player, having the shortest stack at the moment. That has something must have something to do with it.
Also rolling the 2-on-1 when he was completely unneeded too. Over attacking as well. Yeah. But that being said, like probably there's some nerves in here. It's I believe his first tournament, and he's in the finals, so he's played incredibly well to get here. So we're not just sitting here trying to criticize. We're just trying to point out what we see as I guess we'd say veterans and commentators. Oh, knocking purple out of the pocket.
As we pointed out earlier, the game of Risk at the highest level is very much a game of margins. So this is certainly not to cut up anyone or to disparage them in the least, but there's always mistakes at every level. And I think part of learning and growing as a player and improving is accepting that you're never going to play a perfect game and relentlessly trying to be critical of your own game and figure out where did I mess up
China
and what can I learn.
or India, we can because Blake card block just himself in NA.
Yeah, I plan on moving down to China.
So he can't use his 11.
They're card blocking black.
Or I can
Purple's
move
now
up from Afghanistan.
equal.
I also think what
you
just said is an important point. If you want to be at the highest level of anything,
I'll get the greatest trade
or even just in general in life, accepting criticism unbiasedly and trying to get over your own opinion of I had to be right and just try to absorb what people are saying and try to learn from that is the best way to improve at anything. And that's what a lot of top players are good at.
Without a doubt, instrumental to my own improvement in the game of Risk has been recording myself, watching my own mistakes, and then, of course, the interview process, right? Making friends with top players, asking them honest questions, learning the little differences between how they play. Even this man, Kyle, has taught me a thing or two about not picking odd job in GoldenEye 64. So there's always something to
I taught you not to pick him. Now you admit it. The truth is out. He picked it before I told him it was cheating. Busted.
Never. It was all you and not me. Not
You
me.
done goofed, kiddo.
You like how we started serious and then we segued into silly very quickly.
That's just the nature of our friendship, man. My girlfriend calls us actual 10-year-olds when we hang out.
Yeah, but she finds that endearing. Yes. Oh,
Yes.
it's a 5 to bust out.
Okay.
Very nice.
Little
Very nice.
spicy.
And not really punished either.
The other interesting thing is, like, white blocks him with a 5. Black could have rolled a 10 of whites instead of the 5, and white would have been in a much worse position.
Much worse, and gotten good dice maybe because it's you never know.
If you're gonna pick a fight with an opponent, make sure they're not bordering you. That's a little bit lunacy. Like purple could have done that, and then black couldn't retaliate to purple, but he's got retaliation pass on yellow and white. Very surprising. But we like it. I like the spice. I like these players aren't willing to sit back and do nothing and let the game take its course. They want to play. And that I respect. Someone's like, if Oddjob is a character in the game, if the rules of the game allow it, it's not cheating. Even the game developers of GoldenEye have said Oddjob is cheating because he has a small hitbox. They've even come out and said it.
You don't have to use your YouTube chat to justify your own terrible behavior. Okay, if you want to pick Oddjob, if you need to win so badly.
You just admitted that I talked you out of picking your favorite character.
Never.
So you lose.
I would.
By the word of your own mouth.
We can consult the videotape at a future moment. How does this cookie crumble? What do you think? Who has it, man? Who has the bronze medal?
That's true. We should look at the game. How do we get the 70% from anybody's position? I like purple's position. The way he's got the 10, he's going to have just enough to get into South America, and then he's got the 49 ready to try to do its work.
Yeah, but the longer the game goes, the worse it is for purple.
Yeah.
What? No, stop putting material interior to yourself. You can't capture 70 like that.
He's playing defensive and not offensive.
Yeah,
Yellows
it's
or
not
white.
gonna work though. This style of play makes you and someone else lose, but it doesn't make you win.
Yeah, it stalemates the game and also puts you in a position to lose. The only way white can win now is if black fully goes for it and loses, but black going for it and losing because of turn order, he goes after black. But if for black to go for it would absolutely crush him
of his material. Yeah,
because black goes through him.
Yeah. Like, okay, contrast what white's position looks like this game to what Mr. Splatula, the yellow player, was doing last game, right? When he moved into Peru, everyone was like, well, that allows the Africa player and the North America player to move through each other and capture the 70. But the logic was yellow would have preserved all of his material. Okay, we do see a break.
He hit 13. He lost 2 troops hitting a 13.
Oh boy,
Purple's going for it.
Do we see the end of this game, ladies and gentlemen?
Splits
Pistol making a
for
move.
2 4s.
Let's see, roll an 8v4. 35, 38.
He goes through
he's got to get real
you
lucky.
You probably need to stop.
Oh no.
He's already opened the black 12.
Then do it. Hit his 12.
Shit.
He needs to leave that 18 and bring his 11 out.
Yeah, don't move it. Oh no.
Well, that slows black down.
Black is on.
I can't win now.
Is on 5 cards.
Black doesn't have access.
And just
Yellow
FYI,
is on 5
And white
cards.
can't do it,
If he
right?
hit his 20,
Stacks.
4, then we're all
Stark
gonna
is
be
trying
on
to
even
talk.
playing field.
no,
General
no,
Biscuit
we're
into
not.
hitting
Don't
the
let him talk to you.
24.
You
Do
have
that.
a trade-in on 5. You have a trade-in on 5. Yes, we are. If
Yellow's
you
gonna
hit his
win.
third,
How about
then
you
you're
talk
gonna
about
Yellow might
hitting me
win.
rather than hitting my stacks? Because you're planning on winning this game. Get out of here.
I don't even have enough people to do it.
Yes, you do. You need 30 troops at the absolute best dice possible.
Yeah, fine. Take the
Okay,
30,
listen.
hit the 24.
Do
If
not
you
hit
take
my
the 30 and
24.
hit the 24.
Do not hit my 24.
Then we're
If
out.
you hit
Then
my
we're out.
24, your
I
tournament's
think you
over.
have to hit.
Then
You
we're
can
out.
block
He has
me.
5 cards.
You
He has
can
5
block me.
cards.
You can block me.
Your
Right?
23 blocks me. Your 23 blocks me, right?
But right now you could.
I can't.
White can block him.
Okay.
Very good. This
White
very
goes to North
important
Africa.
VC. Clutch
Yep.
moment.
White goes to
Decides
North
the
Africa,
game.
sits.
Oh, geez.
Honestly, he has a chance to win it right now if you did what
I
he was
No,
saying.
no, 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 no,
No,
no. He can't.
Not even.
He can't win now, but if you did what he was saying, that opens the road for him
Oh
to get in
my-
North America.
It doesn't because his 23 was right there.
We have to block
No.
the 24. I think you have to break into
No.
Africa.
Yeah, North Africa with a 13,
This
and then
is a joke.
he's got to fortify his 18 to Ukraine probably. Oh, it's tough. It's tight though, because then black. It's all bad.
It's all bad.
Wait, no,
lost,
that
I
doesn't
think-
matter, because that fully opens the rest of his 18 and his 8 stack. He's going for it. He's going to take the 8 right into North America and the 18 to the rest of the board. I don't think he's got it, but he can try.
Okay, this is tough, brothers.
Good luck.
He's going for
If
it.
you do it,
He's definitely going for
then
it.
this game is going to be over this round. If you don't do it, you're going to be in the lead, and you can establish your position.
Hmm.
But if you
I
do
wouldn't.
it, the game's
I
gonna
wouldn't
be
listen
over.
to anybody
Someone's
tell
gonna
me
win.
what to do here. I would do
And
my
we'll have a
thing.
third
It's
place
true
round.
I
random,
think I'll
man.
make
I'd
this
put
true random.
make that
I
8 a
definitely
15 and
have
run
it.
into North America. See what
This
it
is
works.
not true random.
Yeah, if it's not true random, it's 100%.
I'm going for it. Fuck it. I'm putting this in my own hands.
Big balls. I respect it. Go down, split a 6, 7, 9.
Roll the 4
Oh,
first.
the dice!
Oh, lucky, lucky. Ladies, then 47.
You just got to go to North America.
50. 52,
close.
57. Oh my God. Do we see it? 61, 66. Ladies and
Yeah!
gentlemen.
Let's go!
Wins on a 31.
Oh,
Oh, baby.
Oh,
Congratulations.
Good
to
job,
Mr.
Splatula.
Splatula.
Oh God. Yes.
Well played,
I'm going
Oh.
to
Matt.
put this in my
Oh, my
own
God.
hands.
Oh,
He
shit, I
says,
wasn't
that's a
muted.
quote.
I'm so sorry for blowing you guys' ears out.
Oh, baby.
Cajones! He's got the Cajones!
Thank God. Good
I'm-
game, guys.
My own hands.
I knew that was gonna be close based on true random, but I actually got some good dice there.
Yeah, that hit on the North Africa was insane.
Yeah. I thought about stalling it, but yes. By the way, Black, if you did hit me, 100% White was gonna win because he could have wrapped around.
That was some Cajones right there.
Good game. Congrats to all the winners.
Good game.
You think they're going to unmute us?
No, we're muted forever. They don't like us anymore. But we
By
can
the
say
way,
congratulations to Noob
I
on a
wanted to
Mobile,
give you the roadmap
gold
to
medal
do it. All you
champion,
had to do was
the
put,
first
like,
Classic
your
Rush
stack in
championship.
Northwest Territory, hit purple. then
Arco,
flip
silver
over,
medal,
hit
second
that.
place. And now Mr.
Alright,
Splatula, third
that's
place,
what
bronze medal.
That's what I would have done if you
All right,
Great.
I'm going to
By
leave
the
this
way, you
VC
guys
now. Thank
said,
you, Kyle.
Remember last
Yep,
game
I
I
will
was
as
for
well.
Venezuela? I was trying to
Thank
bait
you
Black
very
into
much
going
for-
for it because that's the only way
Oh,
I'll
no,
win.
Okay, did he leave
And
totally?
he would
Oh,
have
I'm
been one
here.
territory short.
All right.
so I
Listen,
was
thank you so
trying
much
to
for
go
helping
for it
me
last game.
do the show. I think we did great.
Yep.
A lot of extraneous noise putting this together, but I think we've learned a thing or two. Shout out to Arco. Shout out to Noob on Mobile. Shout out to Mr. Splashla. Fighting their way to the top of the card
Good game,
and getting
guys.
Noob on
I
Mobile
think I
gold
got
medal.
the battle log, but just in case, can someone
Arco
else grab
silver
that for me?
medal.
I think I got
Mr.
it in my
Splashla.
recording. I think I
The
pulled it up at the start
bronze
of the game.
also. Congratulations, Pistol,
I'm pretty like
General
90%
Biscuit,
sure
and
I did,
Stark
but
for making the
just-
finals. It's so hard to do. So
Oh,
well
100%.
played, well done. And thank you, Sterling, our tournament organizer. Thank you, all the staff on the Risk Discord, all the event helpers, the mods, the support staff, folks. We couldn't be here without you.
Probably.
I hope
I
you
always like
guys all
having a couple
enjoyed the
decent
show.
presser games to talk with the
I'm
chat
very,
afterwards.
very grateful to be able to put fun, entertaining Risk television like this together for you. It's nothing short of a blessing. I'm super, super grateful. Thank you all so much. And thank you, Kyle, for co-hosting, bro.
Yeah,
That was
thanks to
super
you as
fun.
well, man. It was a great
All
time.
right.
Congratulations
Yeah.
again.
Take care.
All right.
You had
See
the
you later.
worst position.
Thank you, everybody, for joining to the end of this video. We are going to work on the production quality in the future. We'd ideally like to have my camera here, Pete's camera as well. Be a little bit better set up with the voice situation, so we can try to get them as much as we can from the game, but also be able to commentate as well. We don't want too much noise, but we also don't want to miss some of the action. So thank you, everybody, for watching. Really appreciate that. If you're not subscribed to the channel, my channel is all Risk. This entire channel is Risk. I'll probably make a second channel in the near future. It'll have some other things, but if you like Risk, subscribe to the channel. Check it out. For those of you that are new in right now, I have merch available. Feel free to check that out in the description below. Got some Kylted merch, got some big boy slapper stuff, got some fun stuff in there. For today, I think we're going to call it. I'm going to do a YouTube stream again tomorrow. I believe my start time, I'm going to aim somewhere around 10 or 11 a.m. Eastern time, which would be 14:15 UTC. You can catch me this Sunday, April 30th, around 10 or 11 a.m. Eastern, 14:15 UTC for some Risk. I'm going to play some Risk, play some Classic Fixed, maybe some Capitals, maybe some community games. If anybody wants to play with me, you're welcome to stop by tomorrow. Love to have you. And everybody, thank you for joining into the stream. I am going to close the stream. I know there's a lot of you here, and you probably want to watch some more stuff, but I'm going to take off. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate you hanging out. Only 55 likes. Hit the thumbs up, people. Thank you, Aneurysm. It's good to see you, man. Can't wait to see you back playing again in the future. It'd be nice to see. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Let's end for now. Take care.